Hey everybody, my name's Shane Harder, and I just thought it might be helpful to have a video to accompany this page to kind of walk you through these different steps. And for those of you who don't really like to read a whole page of details, I'm going to walk through it with you on the video here. If you prefer to read, just feel free to scroll down and go through the page. So first of all, just a few little housekeeping logistical things. This marketing workshop is a 4 separate day event. Each of those 4 days covers 3 subjects with 3 different speakers. Each of the speakers is an expert in that specific niche and that specific subject. So within that, what your ticket gets you is access to all 4 of those days. And the event dates are Thursday, May 30th, Thursday, June 20th, June 27th, July 11th. Yeah, all of those are on Thursdays from 3:45 to 6:15 p.m. And, catering is included. Once you purchase your ticket, we'll send you a link. For some reason, the way Eventbrite does these things, you're not actually able to set it up, structure the event on their system to allow you to have all 4 dates just go directly into your calendar without having to pay for each of those dates separately. So we wanted to kind of simplify it, which ended up probably complicating it. But we also mostly just wanted it to just be, one payment for the whole series instead of a bunch of different broken up kind of segments. The main reason for that is each of these subjects is designed to flow one to another, and we want to make sure everybody's at all 4 events instead of just 1 or 2. So anyway, to get around that, what we've done is when you buy the tickets, we'll send you a link to a separate event that includes the other 3 days. That's technically a free, separate, private event. So you get the private link to that, and then that will then automatically populate your calendar with all of those dates, and you should be good to go. If you don't want to select any of that, just show up to the other dates anyway, and you'll be fine. We'll get you taken care of. Okay, so what this workshop is all about is helping people with the holes in their marketing plan. Basically, every marketer that I know has clients who will leave holes in their marketing plan. They'll go to a Facebook advertiser and say, "Hey, I want to run Facebook ads. Can you help me?" Yeah, yes, of course. But without understanding how to close those leads when they come in, that whole process could fall apart pretty easily. Same thing the other direction, before they should even be addressing ads. Is their content correct? Is their website ready to convert? Is their message resonating with their clients? Are they even addressing the right clients? These are all things that are critically important to an entire marketing campaign. And we want to make sure that those are all set in place for you. So that's what this is about. It's about filling those holes in possibly your understanding or your execution on a marketing plan. Because, at its core, marketing only fails with really poor execution. And we want to help you get that execution dialed in right, so your next marketing campaign doesn't fail. Pretty simple. So, with our presenters, I'll just read this segment here. Together, our presenters have generated over 1 billion, yes, that's billion with a B, in revenue for their clients. They've worked with brands like Nike, the NBA, Discover Card, Harry Potter, Reebok, Nordic Track, Miracle Grow, IntelliBed, The Gateway, Intuit, Hawaiian Islands, Jelly Belly, Rich Dad Poor Dad. These companies could choose to work with anyone. They choose to work with the best. Our presenters have been through it all and are excited to share what works and what doesn't. So I'm excited about that. And so a little bio into a few of our presenters. We've got, here, I'll read 3 of them here. AJ Wilcox is #1 in the world in running LinkedIn ads. Why else would LinkedIn choose him to teach lynda.com course on their own company? Follow that link down below to see what I'm talking about. And since LinkedIn can see how every advertiser on their platform is performing, it makes perfect sense that they would choose AJ to represent their company. So he is the best of the best at LinkedIn ads. He'll be there to teach you how to use that B2B structure in targeting your clients and generating sales, generating leads that convert to sales. Daryl Klingeman, he's from Disruptive Advertising. He represents one of the most respected ad agencies in the state. They are the largest advertising agency in the state by the numbers. They've got well over 100 staff. They've got a lengthy list of awards, and you don't get that way by not delivering results. So they are extremely good at what they do. And they've got a really great proven system. And it's interesting because the system they use for their clients, they practice what they preach. That's the exact system that they use to build their business. And they're generating over $180,000 every month in new revenue through that system. So I don't know about you, but I would kill for an extra $180,000 a month in revenue. That would really be a huge game changer for myself. Here we got Bruce Rowe. He's the founder of SIBO Marketing. SIBO has made a science of understanding Google and is one of the very small handful of Google Premier partners in the state of Utah. Google has noticed, and they're not the only one. BYU also recognized the amazing work Bruce has been doing in this field and invited him to become a professor at the university to pass that torch of digital marketing to the best and the brightest. So he teaches classes at BYU in digital marketing, as well as running his marketing company, SIBO Marketing. I think he's got about 40, 50 employees or so, something like that. So that's that. The loadout of other speakers. This is kind of the whole flow of how the program's going to go. We've got Pete. He's going over strategy and how to build a predictable customer factory. Jesse Angeles, he's covering copywriting and crafting messages that your customers are really going to resonate with and want to interact with you with. Good copy is really the core of any other kind of media piece. It's what connects people. Brian Halley, we've got him covering branding and understanding how to become likable to the right people. Be the person that your customers, that customer avatar wants to interact with. And that goes over, so many different parts of a business and how they're represented. Excited to hear what he has to speak. I've heard Brian speak a number of times, and it's always impressive and inspiring. So myself, I'm covering media content, specifically video content, and how to create compelling content that resonates with people. And I've luckily been a part of a number of national TV ad campaigns, as well as internet ad campaigns, and seen those convert huge numbers of clients for my clients. And it's really rewarding and exciting to see that. So I'll go through a process that I use to determine how to determine what messaging you should use specifically for that video, and which goals you should be using, which metrics you should be using to decide on those goals, so that they're all accurate and they fit within your overall strategy. So you'll leave on my segment with a plan that you could take to any marketing company, or any media company, and say, I want to implement this, and then they should be able to get you started and get you on the right track. So we good. So Dave Power, he's on website optimization. So how to make web visitors convert. So once they get to your site, let's make sure they're converting and getting you leads. So Josh Jemias, he will be covering social media management, organic social posting, and how to do that the right way on specifically on Facebook. That's his main focus, is organic posting on Facebook. It's something that a lot of us would like to do, not really sure on how to do it correctly. So he's going to cover that. Daryl Klingeman, he will be going over the paid version of Facebook ads and how to make that work for you. And specifically though, he'll be covering, what's his subject here? Why paid ads don't work. And Daryl's subject is really interesting to me. I was at lunch with him the other day. He told me all about how he's going to be speaking on LTV. So long-term value of your clients, how to calculate that, and why that's so important. It sounds so nerdy, and I get it, but understanding the long-term value of each of your clients gives you the exact numbers that you need to be able to know how much you're going to spend to acquire them. Once you know that, it's like scale, scale, scale. It's amazing. So he'll be talking about that, and it's going to be exciting. So AJ Wilcox, he's going to be going over the silver bullet for B2B lead gen, silver bullet being LinkedIn ads. If you know anything about AJ, like I said, he's the number one guy in LinkedIn ads, and that's what he's going to be talking about. It's going to be good. Bruce Rowe, he's next up, SEO and Google Analytics and the science behind those. So he'll be covering how to use analytical data to make sure that your campaigns are working and running correctly. He will elaborate a lot more on that than I will. Then we have Doc. So Doc Bernstein is going to be talking about marketing automation and email campaigns, and basically how to make marketing manageable. So once you have all these different facets of things running and working and stuff, and how do you manage that, and how do you make it so it doesn't drive you crazy and lose your mind and all of that stuff, which can happen. So automating a lot of that stuff is a big key to all of that. Next up, John and Lindsay Ivy. So they will be covering how to close that sale. Once you got the sale, or once you've got all these leads coming in, how do you close that? Make sure that works for you. They'll be talking about that, and revenue strategies that work. So, obviously pretty critical. You don't want to spend all the time, money, all of that stuff to get these leads come in if they're not converting. So critical part of the piece of the puzzle. And lastly, Robbie Law, he covers public speaking. Robbie's done over 5,000 speaking engagements. 5,000 engagements. That's incredible. He spent a lot of time with the Rich Dad Poor Dad series. He knows how to talk to people. He knows how to help you talk to people. He will go through how to make a public speaking engagement, or how to speak to people and get the results that you want out of it. How to really resonate with people, how to take all the things that we're doing in this digital marketing campaign and present it to the real world and real people. We know pretty much all of us have to do that, and or get to do that, however you want to look at it. And so he helps you make that successful, or he's going to help us all help make that more successful. Okay. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me directly. My name is Shane. And so my email address is shane@mysteriousmedia.com. So that's shane@mysteriousmedia.com. Feel free to hit me up there. We're really looking forward to this workshop. I'm excited about everything that I want to share. And honestly, the reason I created this is, one, because I saw so many campaigns fail because people miss the other parts of of what a whole campaign should include. But also, I just have so much information I just want to unload, and I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to hear from everybody else, and it's going to be a great event. So go ahead, buy your ticket, and we'll see you on the 30th. Thanks, guys.